Welcome back, beautiful bastards. The name is Wolf. This is Storm, and today we'll be finishing off our endless run. I am right at the precipice of victory or colossal failure, and I want to beat endless. We are at wave 5841, and now we are going to embrace the incredible, wonderful gameplay of endgame endless. Oh yes, did you see that? Incredible execution, flawless determination as we strive for victory at incredible speeds. My god, somebody stop me. This is pretty much endless, by the way. It's an incredible grind. I know they're working on a rework. I'm really excited for that. But as you can see, it is pretty much just running away, which is why running away Pokemon are so powerful. Lanoon, incredible. More about my team soon after this. But as you can see, right here will be the final fight. And that's why we are here. 5850. Roaring Moon and Roaring Moon. Rotom. Okay, it's a double fight. That is a little scary. I am not set up for double fight. So we're going to see what we can do right here. I can flinch lock one of them. I don't know about the other guy. So I am going to set up a... Actually, I'm going to set up a Soak. I have Sturdy. I'm going to hope that they're not going to attack the same guy. Because that would be a little painful if they did. So one of them is, as you can see, a water type now through Soak, which is very good. Lanoon is going to protect himself to reset his Sturdy. I'm going to Salt Cure. No, he's already Salt Cured. I am going to Metal Burst and see what happens. There's a big hit. Okay, we have to protect. Very solid. Oh, I am really not set up for AoE fights. I wanted an AoE flincher in my team. I have been looking into it and brewing something spicy, but I wasn't able to get it into this run. An AoE permanent flincher for fights like these. But yeah, as you can see, we now have both Pokemon at a reduced level of health. So I am going to get a Sacrificial Pawn involved. I am going to protect Blastoise. Alright, my Golurk, which is just a shiny value, goes away. It's a little rough, but we're going to put back in Lanoon, which is very good. I am going to protect on him. I'm going to Metal Burst again. And hopefully... Oh, one of them flew away. That's a little scary, but okay. It is what it is. In that case, we're just going to Soak on you to get you into Water Gear. And I'm going to do another Metal Burst. Alright, very good. They both had their Sturdy proc. One of them is down. Beautiful. Now it's free. It should be free now, because now we can flinch lock. Flinch lock with Population Bomb. And it should be pretty simple. Assuming I survive here. XP is also a little bugged. I did set it to skip, but the skip issue is still in here. I believe they are working on it. So sometimes you get a lot of XP and it takes a while for it to tick over. Alright, as you can see, we have health. That's okay. We do Population Bomb. That's 40 hits. And then we also will simply apply... I guess I can just do another Salt Cure then. It doesn't matter too much. As you can see, we are snatching everything away from him. We will have 40 hits. I think I can just do Salt Cure over and over. Because I'll always go first. And we can let Salt Cure do the work. This is why one of the reasons I was talking about it on stream. I want to make sure that one of the roars is another dot. Like Leech Seed, right? I've also heard good things about maybe a curse setup. If you are a ghost type. Haven't really looked into that. But Leech Seed seems nice because we want to reset the Sturdy anyway, right? So I am thinking, however, that I'm just going to hit him with... I can't roar them. I want to see if I can Metal Burst him. There it is. If I keep flinch locking him, I can't Metal Burst him because he can't attack. And there he is. 5,850. Nobody died except for our sacrificial piece. But that's fine. We get a bunch of XP. And this is the final wave. I have never been here before. This is the first time I've done this. So I'm not sure if there's like a splash screen like you have on Classic or if it just ends. Because Endless did not used to have a cap. They recently introduced that. As they are working on a rework. So let's find out together, you and I. once we get through the XP. All right. Congratulations on reaching the current end. More content is coming soon. Okay. We did it. 5,850. We get an egg voucher premium. That's it. Yeah, you get just a premium voucher. That's the first time. That is how Endless works in the end game. You just run away. You throw Master Balls when you see something shiny that you like. And then you hope that the big boss battles you can't run away from ruin your run. For those who want to know more about my team setup, there's 3 stars of the show. We have a early game carry, a late game carry, and a utility Pokemon. So let us start over there. Lanoon, incredible utility Pokemon, by the way. Pickup with Runaway. We changed the pickup into Sturdy later in the game once we switched to our primary endgame carry, which allows us to survive a single hit, which of course can be reset with healing, like leftovers and berries, which is very, very nice. We're also using King's Rock and Grip Claw because we're not using Fake Out, and there's a reason for that, so stay tuned. But yes, we do have Soak, allowing us to change typing for better Salt Cures through our primary carry, or any Ghost Pokemon, making them vulnerable to Population Bomb, which allows us to flinch lock with those items, but also steal everything, which is very, very good. Normally people use Fake Out to stun people. The reason why I didn't do that is because I have a different early game carry, right? We also have Roar, which is a bit of a flex pick. I wanted to try this out in case we had double fights. Has come in quite handy because I can roar people away, and then I can just catch the other one with a Master Ball in case they are shiny and I want them. Protect allows us to stall and reset with the healing items, which is just very, very comfy, very, very solid. Now that's our utility Pokemon. Our endgame primary carry is the Blastoise right here, which is arguably, in my opinion, the best one. There's a shout out for Wobbuffet these days as well. Has slightly more health, but no flinch immunity, and the damage doesn't really matter too much. So I'd rather get the comfort levels of a Blastoise. Very, very solid. As you can see, he also has Poison Heal together with Sturdy. This is kind of the meta as of late. And then on top of that, we have the moves Metal Burst, which allows us to return all the damage that didn't kill us right back into their face. Very powerful. Roar, bit of a flex pick. You only need really 1 Roar on your team, but I kind of wanted to see if I could maybe mess around with it. I could probably go for a second dot here, perhaps. Or I can just keep Roar here and change the Roar on Lanoon into a second dot or maybe something else. I think that would be very, very solid. Salt Cure, the star of the show. Incredible power. Incredible if you turn it into a water Pokemon through Soak in Lanoon. Incredible. And then Protect allows us to reset the Sturdy. And then, of course, we can keep Metal Bursting once we're back to full health. And we cannot die unless it's a multi-hit, in which case we're going to cry a little bit. But yes. And the reason why I can't take Fake Out like most people do is because of this beautiful bastard right here. Alakazam, Mega Alakazam, which has Psychic Surge, creating a Psychic Field or Psychic Terrain, and that blocks priority moves, which is unfortunate if you want to use Fake Out, since Fake Out is, in fact, a priority move. But yes, as one as well, because we slapped in a Calyrex Shadow Rider for a tremendous amount of damage early stages. This carried me all the way to 2.5, nearly 3,000 by himself. And as you can see, we have Dazzling Gleam for like AoE coverage moves, Astral Barrage for an AoE stab move, comes from Calyrex. Twin Beam, I wanted to test this out for better flinching and stealing as a single target psychic stab move. Incredible results, by the way. Saved me a couple of times. Very, very good. Because it's a double hit, right? And you do that 4 times total with multi-lens, and then you have things like King's Rock and Grip Claw. It's very, very good. And then, of course, we have Expanding Force, which on a psychic terrain becomes an AoE attack that's amped up and then gets further amped up by step and then amped up again because of the fact that it is a psychic move in a psychic terrain, right? It's incredible value right there. Now, that's kind of the team, as you can see, and the rest is just shiny value and perhaps possible sacrificial pawns if I mess up my Protect reset. A quick piece of advice before I sign off. When you are making your own team for Endless or any other mode, it is important to consider which Pokemon you're going to bring with you. Now, in Endless, you may want to set up certain Pokemon that revolve around their egg passive, like Blastoise right here has an egg passive called Sturdy. It was a crucial part of my build, so I have to bring Squirtle with me and ultimately turn it into Blastoise to maintain Sturdy, as you cannot get egg passives from the wild, right? Very important. Same thing with Alakazam. You cannot get his egg passive from the wild. You have to bring it with you. On top of that, you may want to consider Pokemon with egg moves that you might want to use, like Salt Cure Aggron, because he also learns Metal Burst, Protect, Roar, my entire Blastoise setup. So I can take that with me and not have to worry about doing multiple fusions. I can just slap one into the other and be halfway there. Or Rarity, also very important. Calyrex is quite expensive, but you don't have to worry about the harvest. So you could theoretically catch him in the wild, but he is fairly rare. So you can also bring him with you, so you don't have to worry about that rarity. And if you do end up getting an early DNA splitter, that's good, because you can immediately carry your fusions together or slap them together and carry your early game like that, as what happened to me with Alakazam and Calyrex, which was very, very good. So, just a consideration that you perhaps want to make when you start your own run or when you start your next run. I'm about to start my own, and I am going to do some new tech, so keep an eye out. So thank you so much for watching. Hope this gave you some insight in the riveting high-octane gameplay of Endless in the End, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night, take care. I am out.